Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Rich Thoughts, a little bit food for your mind to become more healthy, wealthy, and live a happier life. And today I want to talk to you about procrastination, and it's a so popular word, procrastination. You're putting off things that you should do, that you know that you should do, but you just don't do them. Why do we procrastinate, and how can we overcome that procrastination? I'll give you today some practical tips and tricks that help me to reduce my procrastination. And I'll still, from while to while, I'm still guilty of procrastination because it is, I think, something like human. There is so much to do. There are so much things are distracting us, and there comes procrastination in. And why do we procrastinate? Well, often it is because we don't have the clear end in mind. If you if you would know, if you would expect that every phone call that you make for a sales call, and you would do some sales calls, and you would say, think that every person that you will get a hold on the phone will order from you, would you procrastinate? No, you would do another call. If you would be really convinced that washing your car would bring you another big order, or would attract a partner in your partner in your life that you are wishing for, would you procrastinate to of washing your car? No, of course not. You would start to wash your car. You would always be clean, because we don't see the benefits, or we don't make the benefits as clear enough for us why we should do the task or why we should finish that task. We um, we don't see the benefits of it, and so we just don't do it. So what I learned to do and what helped me a lot is first make a list of the things that you should do. Plan your day. And a nice saying, or how the way to put it is, never start a day before it is finished. Never start a conversation before it's finished. Never pick up the phone before that uh, call is finished. And what do I mean by that is that if you don't see the end in mind, if you don't know what you expect from your day, well, you shouldn't start your day. You shouldn't start a phone call if you don't know for yourself, imaginary, mental, what the outcome should be from that call. Don't enter a meeting until it's finished in your head. What is the outcome? Once you have done that, if you have finished your day mentally, how is your day tomorrow? Let's say tomorrow. How can you imagine what your day will be like tomorrow? And if you have a goal, and if you have something you're working towards, what is the action step that you will take tomorrow to get closer to your goal? Well, write those down. 4, 5 steps, not more. Don't make a big to-do list. Don't put on your progress list, on your finishing list, all the things that you need to do, which don't matter. Don't put I have to do the dishes. Don't write down I have to brush my teeth. No, those are normal things. Those are not that important. But write down, I need to call that typical client. I need to contact that person. I need to do this, which brings you closer towards your goal. And if you have like 6 items and you only finish 3 of them that day, then you have already succeeded in the 80-20 rule, or the 20-80 rule, where 20% of your action will always give you 80% of the results. Think about that. If you can really focus that, if you say, okay, that's a list I have to do, all the things that I have paperwork to do, I have to call people, I have to meet people, I have to, and all those things. And then think about which of those will bring me the 80. Don't waste your time with the other 20. The other 20 will take care of himself. The 20 that will bring the 80% of the results, those are important. Start doing those. Write those down, focus on those, and all the rest is just bonus. And if you every day you can pick 1, 3, 4, 3, 2, 4, 5 actions, which will give you 80% of your results, then you're progressing. Now you're going forward. And then you don't procrastinate anymore. You just take any an action. But if you take action, and that's what happens often, is that we are very busy, but we are not progressing. There's a big difference between being busy, hustling, of being efficient. You better can be efficient in um, having that one call that matters, and the rest of the day take the day off and have some fun, than all day long imagining or pretending that you are busy and keeping your mind busy. That's when procrastination kicks in again, because you're just keeping yourself busy without being efficient. So the success of deleting procrastination is figuring out which task, which that I can perform tomorrow will bring me the 80%. If you can figure that out, which is at 80%, then you will have successful days. And what I said is always finish first before you start. Finish that call in mentally, what you expect from that call, what you expect from that conversation, what you expect from that meeting, what you expect from that holiday, what you expect from the next day. Well, if you can now finish your day mentally, and then take one day in the week, a moment, and you can finish your week, and then you take another moment to finish a month, and now you're creating bigger blocks. You don't have to be that detailed, but now you know where you're going, and mentally you know where you go, and you can always adjust, you can always redirect. But the clearer the picture is where that you know where you're going mentally, the less that you will procrastinate. I hope this helped a little bit, and that you can start finishing the things before you are finishing them in your head, before you can do them actually in real life. That will help a lot in your procrastination syndrome, if you have that one. Okay, this is for today. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.